let's get into it, shall we? Now, we got some reactions to do. We're going to go Instagram. No, we're going to do TikTok first. So I got some geared up on TikTok because there's something that's funny as shit. I'm not going to hold you. This actually happened in my area, bro. So, let me tell y'all what the fuck happened. Now, there is this woman who's on TikTok that presents herself, who has no shame in her game, by the way, who shows herself off as a cougar. She's a older woman. I don't know exactly what age. I want to say 45, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I looked. But she goes off, you know what I'm saying, calling herself a cougar, which rightfully so she is. She is of that age. Going for the young bucks. She shared her story on dating a 27-year-old. So somebody who's a year younger than me. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And she shared her experience on that, and I think that's how she went viral. And she just kept going on with the cougar content. From then on, that's how she made a name for herself. And she hosts events now, too, representing other cougars. So she likes to put together events where cougars and, I guess, cubs, where cubs can come together and try to, do that little meet and greet type shit, in-person dating type shit. I guess that's what it is. She held an event recently out here in the DMV. And the reactions that I saw, I didn't go. I live in the DMV. I did not go. I didn't know nothing of it. If I had known about it earlier, I still wouldn't have went. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. The reactions that I saw on TikTok from this event had me laughing, yo. We're going to look at it right now, and then I'm going to tell y'all why I wouldn't go. Well, pretty much what I'm about to show y'all is the reason why I didn't go. So let's show this. I'm going to show y'all this woman real quick. I'm going to just start off with showing her and the whole backstory of the event and shit.
Good morning. My name is Day, but you can call me Cougar.
Your name is Day, and we'll call you Cougar. I want to call you an overweight female version of Cisco. Motherfucker. You look like a female overweight version of Cisco, but, continue.
I'm the woman with the audacity to throw the cougar and cut meat at party.
Should have added a dragon in that bitch, Cisco looking ass.
And Silver Spring.
Do 20 Drew Hills for me. You probably don't even have the capacity to do that. Do some Drew Hills. That's what I want to know. Do some Drew Hills.
As citizen and culture on September. Good morning. My name is Day, but you can call me Cougar.
Uh-huh.
I'm the woman with the audacity to throw the cougar and cut meat at party in Silver Spring, Maryland, at Citizen and Culture on September 11th at 7 p.m. And I know you want to be there. You know how I know? Because the pre-sale tickets is sold out. You can still come party with us, though.
She said that she knew that those that weren't at the time, she said she knew that the people were not going to be there because the pre-sale tickets were already sold. So basically, her event sold out. Guarantee you no women bought those tickets. Guarantee you it was all the young niggas. Proceed.
I know you want to see the shenanigans. I know you curious. You want to party with us, though.
First things first. I don't know if it's me. Is it my volume? No, because my volume is high as fuck. This is high as fuck. Bruh, I hate creators who whisper too much. Speak the fuck up so we can hear you. My volume is up on everything I got. Speak up, yo. Why are you whispering? And that's for anybody. Speak the fuck up so we can hear you.
I know you want to see the shenanigans. I know you curious. You want to see the old ladies popping it in the street.
Do we?
For these young men.
Do we?
You want to see these young men preening around in their Sunday best, trying to get the attention of an old lady.
Do we?
I know you do.
I ain't gonna hold you. There's a lot of women that's up there in age that I still find mighty, mighty, mighty fine. Don't get me wrong. There's some women who look real good for their age. I'm telling you. But in real life, you're not going to find who you think you're going to find. You're just not. That's just on me. You're not going to find exactly who you think you're going to find. The Angela Bassett's, you ain't gonna find another Angela Bassett. The Taraji P. Henson, you ain't gonna find another Taraji. You ain't gonna find another Gabrielle Union. You're not gonna find another Regina Hall. You're not gonna find another Sanaa Lathan. You're not gonna find a Nia Long. No, sir. You ain't gonna find them. Those women come a dime a dozen. You go out in regular, you know what I'm saying? You go out in your area in public, you're gonna see women they age that don't really look up to par. You know what I'm saying? That's one reason why I wouldn't have went. I would have saw a whole bunch of shorties of this age, and I would have said, hell no, take me back home, dog. Or no, not take me back home. Let me go back home. So I know I'm not gonna see some, you know what I'm saying? Not every day. Not every day. But it also depends on where you live. Cause you know, I be out and about at times, and sometimes I'll catch them. I'll catch them good looking aunties now. And they be playing hard to get. But at the same time, them women be married too. And they don't be walking in with their man and all, but they damn sure got that ring on their finger. But when you catch them single, man, you better, boy, what? You gotta be lucky to catch one. Especially when I look up to par, you feel me?
Still come and join us. You just have to pay $20 at the door. All right, I guess I'll see you on Thursday.
All right, so this was the event that she announced. Cougar and Cub meetup in Silver Spring at Citizens and Culture, September 11th at 7 p.m. on a Thursday. Keep that in mind. So the event took place, and this was the result of the event. Y'all see that? Not a woman in sight. Not a cougar. Well, okay, I see some women. I see a woman right there. I probably see one right there, but I guarantee you they weren't the ones that they thought that was going to be there. This woman right here, this woman right here, definitely in the jeans and the white long sleeve. She definitely looked like she's about 29, 30. She don't look like she in her 40s. Now, granted, it's a blur still photo, but that don't look 45 and up to me. The women that's in the background in the center right here, I think I see about maybe one or two shorties. From a side view, they don't look like they 45 and up. They don't look like they fit the criteria of cougar. You know what I'm saying? I think they was just out there just to be there. But y'all see the ratio. Look at all these niggas. Look at all these niggas. It's a fucking sausage party, bruh. How the hell could you expect Cougars to show up there? They really had hope. They really thought they was gonna see something. Boy, was they wrong. Now I'm gonna get through these real quick before I even give my thoughts.
Cougars and Cubs DMV come to the front.
What happened?
Cougars and Cubs DMV come to the front. So the Cougars and Cubs meetup started when a content creator came on the internet and talked about a dating experience that she had with a younger man. I believe she is 43 and the man she was dating was 27. Because of that video, it went viral, and then she started basically this whole Cougar and Cub community here on TikTok. Because of her virality and because of, I guess, the community that she was building, she decided to throw an event. So the event was located in Silver Spring, Maryland, but she has said that it's mostly, for the DMV area. So I have seen videos and reviews posted from yesterday's event. So the videos that I've seen were a lot of Cubs and not enough Cougars. The Cubs to Cougar ratio was completely off, where Cubs were at about 95% and Cougars were at about 5%. So basically
95, nigga, it was 98% Cubs, 2% Cougars, nigga. Like, you barely saw anybody in that bitch. Just the niggas.
Basically, it was a Cub pub and the Cougars were near a site, okay? So
yeah, you wasn't gonna catch them.
A few reasons why people are thinking that not enough Cougars came out to the event was, one, because it was on a Thursday, and people are saying the event would have been more successful had it been on a Friday or a Saturday.
That's exactly true. Honestly, in my opinion, it would have been, yes, it would have been better on a Friday night or a Saturday, but at the same time, we talking older women here. If you would have said that this was a brunch, if this was a Sunday brunch event, oh yeah, all them women is coming out. Because y'all know women don't turn down the bottomless mimosas. They don't turn down a Sunday fun day. They don't turn down a Sunday brunch event where they can get all dressed up and shit during the day, midday, and do whatever they got to do. You know what I'm saying? They not missing that. So I think the perfect time would have been on a Sunday brunch type of thing.
Next thing where people were saying the time that it was a little bit too
Whoa, let me pause it. What up, CC? What's good?
too late, and again, hence being a Thursday, was too late for women and Cougars more specifically to be out at that time on a Thursday. And then
you had an event on a Thursday night, 7 p.m. Them older women got work in the morning. Them older women got kids. You know what I'm saying? They got to get the kids ready for school. They got to get themselves ready for work. They ain't trying to go see nobody at the fucking nighttime during the week, nigga. Now, if it was Friday, maybe. If it was Saturday, definitely. If it was a Sunday brunch event, that's 100% guaranteed. All them Cougars gonna be there. Now, granted, the only thing that will stop Cougars from showing up to a Cougar and Cub meetup during the day is because Cougars like to be low key. They don't want to be flashing out in the public with the young nigga. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear all the yapping. They don't want to hear all the chirping. They just want to be with a young nigga that still got enough energy to, you feel me? They just want to be, that's all they want them for. That's all they want them for. That's all they want us for. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas the niggas, them unks, them old heads, that aging up, start having back problems. They start running out of breath once they walk up the steps. You feel me? Some of them, I'm sorry, fellas, but this does happen to a lot of men as they get older. Some of them niggas can't even get up no more. They need enhancements in order for that to happen. But you ain't got to worry about that when it comes to a young nigga, you feel me? You ain't got to worry about that because we too young to be going through that bullshit, you feel me? We too young to be going through all that. You know what I'm saying? The knee problems really don't start hurting. The knee problems don't start coming until like around 35, 32, if that. You know what I'm saying? So the older women, to avoid all that, is gonna go with the youngins, you feel me? So they can, you know, because I don't know what it is about you women, bro. Women, y'all be on go all the way up to y'all 70s. Y'all really be on go. And y'all know what I'm talking about when y'all be on go. Y'all still got them needs that y'all want to fulfill, no matter how old y'all get. And because a lot of men y'all age can't keep up with that, you got to go with those 20-year-olds. And if you some are bold enough to go with the 18-year-olds too. But the 20-year-olds, the early 30s, mid 30-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? They going for all of them because, you know, we still got the stamina and our bodies ain't broken down yet to where we can go. You feel, or we can't go, but we ain't got to worry about all that. I ain't got to worry about that. So I'm about 50, to be honest with you.
next thing I'm hearing people saying, oh, it's just all around scam. Here are my thoughts on this. I do not think it was a scam. It wasn't a scam because tickets were bought and people showed up. And
that's definitely true. It was not a scam. People bought tickets. Niggas showed up. The Cougars just didn't. And I think the host was actually there too. The host was there. The woman that ran the party. She did pull up. So it wasn't a scam. It was a real deal. The ones who were expected to be there just didn't show. That's all it was.
Actually was an event. There was a space, so clearly it was not a scam. The reason why women or Cougars did not show up has nothing to do with a Thursday. Okay, let's be very clear. People be going out.
It had something to do with the Thursday. They got work tomorrow. They got work the next morning. They got kids that they still got to put to bed and make sure that they in school the next day. Hell, they're tired from the work day that they done had prior. You feel me? So like, yeah. Having it done or thrown on a Thursday definitely has a lot to do with it. Not all, but a lot. Yes, there are people who do go out to bars, clubs at any time of the week. There are people that do that, but for the vast majority, hell no, we in the house. We chilling. We got to get ready to do more adulting the next fucking day. But on the weekend, you gonna catch everybody.
All days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday is actually a great day to have an event. I was literally out at an event yesterday, Thursday. Not that event. Let's be very clear, okay? I was at a high...
All right, so, my bad. You was about to answer my question. Wait.
Let's be very clear, okay? I was at a high-status event for tech. People are out on
see, you were at a high-status event for tech. You were at something that was business-related, creator-related, job-related, whatever. But you weren't at a fucking meet-and-greet dating event. You weren't fishing for young niggas. You weren't fishing for older niggas. You weren't fishing for women. I don't know your speed, but you weren't fishing for people. You were there for a tech event. So those type of events will always be going on throughout the week and the weekend. No questions about it. But when it comes to mingling with people at a club setting, that is highly reserved for the weekends. Literally. Come on now.
Thursday. The reason why there were not a lot of Cougars at this event is because of the name of the event, Cougars and Cubs Meetup or whatever.
That too.
You are located in DC or the DMV area, which we say all the time. A lot of women here are very successful, career-oriented women.
So because of that, listen to what she just said. Business, successful, well, wait, I don't want to mess up her words. Say
Successful career.
Oh, say that again, lady.
Are very successful career area, which we say all the time. A lot of women here are very successful, career-oriented women.
Very successful, career-oriented women. No woman is going to, or nobody in general is going to want to do something to jeopardize that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to tarnish their image of being that. You know what I'm saying? If you are if you have a successful business, people know you for your successful business. You are business career oriented. So that basically means you are not going to do anything to jeopardize that. You don't want to do anything that puts you in a bad light. Now, everybody got their own personal life. Everybody got their own personal life behind what they really do. And a lot of those people are some freaky fucks. Let's be real. But they don't express that to the world. They don't make that publicly known. So in this case, and I know where she's going with this, if Cougars want to meet young niggas, they are not doing it out in public where it could be known to the masses, known to everybody. They definitely not going to try and go and get caught on social media where somebody could be recording it and it eventually goes viral and now their face is on it. Now they got to step down from being the CEO of whatever business that they run because now they're known for being a cougar messing with young niggas. Now they're going to be seen as a fucking freak, and they don't care that they are one, but they don't want that to be the reason why they lose their job. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you have a large amount of women on TikTok that are in the cougar community, that are into dating younger men, they are not going to want to be associated going to an event like the Cougar and Cub meetup, right? So imagine.
They are all going to keep that secret and in private. You probably I don't even know a community of cougars. That's how secret that is. It's not too secret to where we won't catch them at all, but it's secret enough to where I don't even know if there's a group chat for it. I don't know not one woman that's in it unless she come to me and try to shoot game at me.
You videotape them at this TikTok event and the video goes viral.
She says videotape. Who says videotape anymore? Just say the word record.
Because a lot of the cougar, right? So imagine you videotape them at this TikTok event and the video goes viral because a lot of the cougar content creator.
Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that, y'all? See, we here. She and I, we here. She's basically about to remix what I just said.
Cougar content creator videos have gone viral. And now someone's like, girl, ain't that Janine from this job? Ain't that so-and-so from this job? Even if a woman is into younger men, that's not something she's really going to want like everybody to know. There's
Right. Everybody got a preference of what they like, who they like, but they not going to go out in public and just, hey, I like such and such. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that, especially if it jeopardizes their image of being a successful business owner or whatever business they work for, business employee. They're not going to want that.
Images out here. They are not going to want to just be like pulling up to the Cougar Cub event. Now, men seems like they don't care as much. Cougars and Cubs.
That's true. That's true. But that's because it's a different image. No man is going to get in trouble for liking women. He's only going to get in trouble if he's liking women that are not of age. Because that's I don't know if this word is against TOS. I don't know if this word is against TOS, but y'all know the P word. The philia. That's philia. You feel me? I don't want to say the word. So I don't know if it's against TOS or not. But I will say that men liking older women is never a crime. If anything, we get props for that. We get props and give props for that. Now, if it was the opposite, then now if it's the opposite way, like as far as men not liking older women and it's younger, then that's when you start getting the side eye. Like, how young are you talking, bro? Is she old enough to drink? Is she old enough to go to the club? Is she old enough to go to the bar? Is she old enough to know what life is about? Are you good? If not, nah, your ass is grass. You need to be put in jail. Now, the women liking younger men, once again, and I know it's a double standard, but it's a double standard that's gets an A-OK in my book. But when women like younger men don't got a problem with that. Honestly, y'all women be judging each other off of that bullshit. You feel me? Like, we don't got no goddamn problem. Let a 40-something-year-old woman try to come at me. If you look good and you got a little something back there that I could work with, woman, I don't give a damn. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go over here real quick and let's have a talk. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna knock that away. You feel me? So of course the men ain't gonna care. That's why you saw a bunch of niggas there and not enough Cougars or any Cougars at all. That shit was empty than a motherfucker. It was a whole sausage fest. Pause. That's just what it was. You show up, but these niggas didn't care. They wear that badge with honor. I like older women. Now, granted, I don't know if they were there to really like date and take some and be something serious with them, or if they were just there to find a cougar that they could fuck for the night and then move on. But I don't know. But let's move on to Shorty who threw the event and see what she said. She's, you know what I'm saying? She did give her thoughts on it. So obviously I want to hear this.
I'm feeling better now. I'm not as tired as I was earlier, so I can make a better video about the event.
Tired from what? You was probably drinking at the event and got a hangover because there was literally nothing there to do unless you was having your own fun with the youngins yourself. Because I'm pretty sure you probably got a few numbers from that too.
Last night. So, hi, my name is Day. I am Call Me Cougar. I put on the Cougar and Cubs event last night in Washington, D.C. Well, I did it in Silver Spring, Maryland, but I did it for the DMV.
Oh, keep going.
And there I seen like video reviews and stuff of the event, and some people are like so upset about it. It's funny to me because I'm just like, what is the problem? But anyway, this is how I felt about the event. I'm so happy that I did the event because, as you should,
this is an event that you threw. This is an idea that you have that nobody else has that I know of. I mean, you're just the only one that publicly announced it and publicly brought it to the world and shit. So, I mean, props to you. Don't get me wrong. And if this is your first time doing it, don't feel bad that it went wrong anyway, because honestly, there's always a first time for everything. And a lot of times the first times don't go so well, but the more you do it and you keep going, maybe next time will be better than the first time. Who knows? But there's a lot of things that you really need to take into consideration, notes that you need to jot down, lessons that you need to learn before deciding to throw another one. Because I don't know that many Cougars that's bold enough to really come to the forefront and express themselves the way that you're doing.
The whole point of TikTok is to go viral, and I did.
Well, at least we know why that failed the first time then.
So I just started this account 3 months ago. I started it in June, on June 13th.
Well, props to you. Who cares? Get to the nitty gritty.
And I have 208,000 followers.
Congrats,
I got that in 3 months.
Ooh,
so
whoop-de-doo.
I know a lot of people try to go viral and they can't. And I was able to go viral at the age of 43 by talking about being a cougar. And so
hey, look, I don't know about most people, but the ones that praise their viral moment like this don't end up having another viral moment afterwards. Just saying. So I hope you're being humble with this.
I love that for me. And this event made me go even more viral, especially in the Washington, D.C. area. So I really am so...
By the men in hating women or the actual Cougars that will stay in hiding instead of coming out to the forefront.
Happy about that.
In public.
I am going to be honest. I'm disappointed that there weren't more women at the event. The Cubs came and showed out. There was...
Oh, that was expected.
So many men there.
Duh, that was expected. Any club setting I've ever been to, no matter what the event was, if it's male and female coming together, I guarantee you it will always, every club, every bar, every party, every I'm fucking up my words. Every club, every party, every bar, every function, every kickback I've ever went to my entire life, there was always a ratio of more men than women. Always. That never fails. No matter where you go. It'll be for the most part, not her event specifically, but everything else that I just named is literally 85% males, 15% females every time, because all the guys are there for one reason and one reason only, to check out and mingle with the bitches. And the bitches only try to go there for themselves. They don't go there to meet the guys. Maybe back then was a different ball game where the women were there to actually meet the guys and mingle with them and shit. But the ratio that I've seen and all the rejection that guys get every time they go out, bruh, the females are only there for themselves. And then you start noticing that most of the girls are leaving it to be nothing but a fucking sausage party, because now there's too many niggas around. You know what I'm saying? Like, for every 10th man that walks in the building, a woman will follow after. Even if it's a group of females, guess what? That group of females, multiply that number by 20, and there goes the guys. That's how the setting be looking all the time. Never fails. So this event was literally no different. As you can see, the Cougars did not come out, and it was 98% men, 2% women.
Like, the ratio was crazy. So I really wish there was more women that came out. I do understand these points. I did it on a Thursday. I could not do it on a weekend because I don't have any experience doing this in this city. I don't have a reputation. I don't have other events that I've done, so I can't get a venue.
So this was your first one. All right. Well, at least I hope you've learned some lessons. You understood some points. I hope you know what to do the next time you do it. If you were to name it something else, but gave it the same concept, maybe it might work. But at the same time, the name fits it. It fits it perfect. But because everybody knows what it's for, they're not doing it. Now, if you made it a little bit more private, though, and you built like a community to where people will follow you, because I see it all the time on Twitter. On Twitter, there's certain people that throw events for certain occasions, especially them sex parties and shit, but I ain't gonna get so deep into that. Bruh, I've seen people throw certain parties for certain communities for certain occasions that they have to go and really, like, not necessarily be discreet if they're tweeting about it, but be discreet as in they're not going to really drop the location of where it's going to be. They're going to let it be known the precautions that you must be aware of. They're going to have you sign papers and waivers and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Just so it can be as safe and as private as possible. And the only way you find out about it is either word of mouth, or you just so happen to be following that person, or you found that person that's advertising themselves as such. So what does this have to do with her? If she wants to throw an event like this again, and she actually wants the Cougars to come out and show out, then she needs to not only present the event, but not present where it's going to be at. You know what I'm saying? Just say that you're throwing an event. And if they want people to know about the details, tell them to DM you, and then give them the information from there. Give them the information, the rules, the regulations, and all the precautions that they need to be aware of. So that way it can be as discreet as you possibly can. That's the only way that shit's gonna work. Because if you make it all popular into the masses and telling everybody about it on TikTok, people are going to post about it on TikTok when they get there. As you can tell, when niggas pulled up and then they showed everybody on TikTok what it looked like, exposing all the men that were there to nothing.
On a Friday or a Saturday. So when I spoke to this venue, they offered me Thursday, I was like, okay, I'll take a Thursday. I'll take whatever I can get because I want to do an event. So fair. I understand that it would have been better attended, especially by older women, if it had been on a weekend, but I didn't have that choice. So let's just start there. I really, really wish that people the women that did attend would have been more social, but I understand that women
get scared when they're in a building full of men. So of course they're not going to be that social. They were expecting more women to be there where they can be more comfortable to mingle around. But if more women were there, they would only just be there talking to the women before doing exactly what the event was for, right? Just so they can feel comfortable, feel a little safe. But being that you only saw maybe 2 or 3 women there and the rest is all niggas, they're not going to want to talk. They're not going to want to be social. They're not going to want to mingle because now they're outnumbered. And women get scared at that. I'm sorry.
When you have that many men in such a small amount of women, that can be.
It sucks that happens though. It really sucks that that happens. I hate it my damn self. Like all the men are there to meet the women, and then all of a sudden you just see nothing but men just walking to this woman. Oh yeah, she running. She's scared as shit, ready to shit herself.
Amount of women, that can be overwhelming. So it's not overwhelming for me because my personality is like really, really exuberant.
And you wanted to see some young niggas. And you were excited to see them young niggas. You probably took a couple of them home with you too afterwards, didn't you? You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie.
So I don't care. There can be 2,000 men and I would be fine.
Oh, well, at least I know what you went. At least I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
But I understand that everybody's not me and everybody's not like that. So people don't feel comfortable like that. So anyway, that I do wish that they would have been more social. So I was trying to get on the mic, get people more comfortable, get people to dance and things like that. And that was fun for me. That is really fun for me. I love hosting and we had a lot of fun.
And props to you. Props to you. You know what I'm saying? Props to you.
Doing we did the Cubs best pickup line. We did the Cougars best pickup line. We did a Cub little dance situation. It was fun. Towards the end, it got really, really empty. So people were watching the game, and I get that. It's a Thursday.
Right, it's a Thursday night at that. Thursday night football is on. If a man goes to a club setting and it doesn't turn out to be what it was supposed to be, since you're already there, you might as well go to the side and watch the damn game. Enjoy yourself somehow. You know what I'm saying? Or just go the fuck home and watch the game at home. That's why it got empty. Because the main prize is we're not there.
Night. Like, I'm not tripping. But there was a portion of the party from about like 8 to about 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. That was really, really fun. So notes from for the next one. I probably won't do a weekday. If I do another Thursday, I will try to see if I can do all the women to be free and the men to pay for the tickets. Well,
that's literally how it is at damn near every club. So that's definitely going to work. When women hear free, they're going to be there. But again, look at the type of event that you are throwing. The only note that you need to make is weekends and discreet. That is it. Weekends and discreet. If you keep announcing all this shit the way that you do for this type of get together, the Cougars ain't coming. Because Cougars like to be discreet with what they do when it comes to meeting people that the certain type of people that they're into. You see what I'm saying?
We'll see. I don't even know if I'm going to do another one, but we'll see. I know I'm doing a brunch in Baltimore.
So the brunch. See, that's all you had to say. You're doing a brunch in Baltimore. All the women are showing up. All the women are showing up. Women aren't going to deny that. Women aren't going to turn down a brunch. Get all nice in their little Sunday brunch outfits. They're there for the mimosas, a little bit of liquor, the food. They don't even care about the niggas that's there. Honestly, they just there for themselves to have themselves a damn good time. If anything, if a nigga step up, they're going to reject them off the quickness. For real, for real.
There's going to be the hunch brunch in Baltimore.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The what?
I'm going to do another one, but we'll see. I know I'm doing a brunch in Baltimore. So the brunch, there's going to be the hunch brunch in Baltimore.
Oh, this woman a freak. This bitch a freak. And in Baltimore of all places, oh no, women are about to show up there with no panties on. Goddamn. You don't know what you asking for. I don't know if you from here, but you don't know what the fuck you asking for, shorty. Hey, yo, I don't know what you about to, oh my God, a hunch brunch in Baltimore. You have no idea what you walking into. You don't know what you setting up, and I think that's why you laughing. Yo, this bitch a freak.
And that one is going to be on Sunday, October 5th.
Sunday, October 5th? Oh, well, let's see. I want you to calculate how many women are going to be there and do a survey on these women. Ask them if they went to church prior to showing up to this hunch brunch. You know what I'm saying? Or ask them, ask them that question. Ask them that question if they went to church before that, because all they sins are about to come back when they go there.
It'll be unlimited food for $40, and then you can add a mimosa, a bottomless mimosa package for $30.
Bottomless mimosa package for $30. free food package for $40. So you're not getting free food because you're spending $40 for the food. Bottomless mimosas obviously is not going to be free, so you're basically spending $70 for the whole thing. That is definitely going to scare women away because women don't like paying for that type of shit. They'll probably pay for it if it's like 20, 25, 30, if maybe 40 at the most, but now you're saying 70. Yeah, I don't know. Unless they bring homies. If they bring homies or if they bring any male friends, it's because they want the males to fucking pay. That's all. But I mean, hey, I hope that turns out well for you. Actually, I don't want to go, but I want to know how it goes. I don't want to go, but I want to know how it goes.
But or you can not have anything. You can just come, whatever. There's no tickets.
Oh, they're gonna want to come, all right. They're gonna want to come.
You can just show up, whatever. So that'll be the next one. I'm gonna do a pajama jammy jam, and then
pajama jammy jam. This bitch a freak. They're not going in fucking pajamas that kids will wear. They showing up in motherfucking what's that word called? Every time I have the word in my head, it goes away. Fuck, I gotta work on my damn. They showing up in motherfucking muumuus. They showing up in motherfucking chat. I'm sorry, I can't even get the word out right now. They showing up in muumuus. They showing up in nightgowns. They showing up in all kinds of shit that's gonna look sexy if you want to do a pajama jam. If you say ladies only, they pulling up in that lingerie, shorty, with the robe on top. They ain't showing up in no motherfucking matching PJs that got stitch all over the goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? They pulling up in that adult shit, that baby making shit. You feel me? That 90s R&B type shit.
For how
ain't no fellas gonna pull up in pajamas either. Nah, they showing up in business casual so they can present themselves well to see the women in their pajama wear. But if the guys show up, the women aren't really gonna show out too much because they gonna run from the fellas that's trying to bark at them for that shit.
And then November 15th or the 16th, I'm not sure, I'm going to do a day party in Atlanta. And then December, I'm doing a party in Jamaica because I'll be in Jamaica for my birthday. So those are going to be the events that I'm going to...
You got shit planned out. So clearly you want to be a party host and party promoter type thing, which is cool. You want to host events. That's what you like doing on certain things that you like. Cool. I don't mind that. I don't got no problem with that. Do your thing. But make sure that if there is something that's a little risque, adult risque, that could turn sexual in 10 seconds, you need to be discreet with it. Don't try to announce it as if it's this big club event. You got to be discreet with that shit because people are not going to pull up to shit that will put their jobs in jeopardy. The Cougar and the Cubs didn't give a fuck because men, we don't got no shame in our game with who we into. But the ladies, they care. They care all about image. There's some that are open books, but they're not going to really show or present that too much. Unless you some type of sex worker or OnlyFans bitch on Twitter that don't give a fuck at all because that's how you get your money. But other than that, if you got shit to lose, you not showing up to that shit if it's presented out to the public instead of in secret. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, though. So hopefully all your plans go well. But hopefully you also took notes of you did take notes because you just said it, but I hope you switch some stuff around. The only thing I can really say is weekends and discreetness. That's all you got to do if you're trying to throw another Cougar Cub meetup. Other than that, everything else you want to do, I hope you come back with a follow-up with that hunch brunch because, bro, what? Do you know what that's going to do? Oh, God, that sounds like a private sex party. But, yeah, go ahead. Do your thing, shorty.